When Japan struck America. Attack on Pearl Harbor, 1941. It is early December 1941, and tension stretches across the Pacific like a drawn bowstring. Japan's empire has expanded through Asia, consuming resources and territory with relentless ambition. The United States has answered with economic sanctions and oil embargoes, cutting Japan's supply lifeline. In Tokyo, military leaders plan a bold strike to cripple America before it can fight back. Their target is the heart of American power in the Pacific, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. On November 26, 1941, 6 Japanese aircraft carriers slipped quietly from northern Japan. Admiral Kiichi Nagamo leads the strike force toward Hawaii under strict radio silence. Aboard the carriers, more than 350 aircraft are being prepared for battle: torpedo planes, bombers, and Zero fighters. Pilots study maps and say quiet prayers under the rising sun flag. Their mission is clear: destroy the American Pacific Fleet before it can leave the harbor. At 6 a.m. on December 7, 183 aircraft lift off into the cold dawn air. Engines roar as the planes head south, flying low across the Pacific beneath streaks of sunlight. Below them, the sea is calm. Above, clouds part to reveal the green shores of Oahu. On the island, it is a peaceful Sunday morning. Sailors at Pearl Harbor eat breakfast, write letters home, and joke with one another on deck. No one suspects that hundreds of enemy planes are just minutes away. At 7:48 a.m., the first Japanese aircraft appear over Oahu. Sirens wail as bombs begin to fall on Hickam and Wheeler airfields. Flames erupt as hangars, barracks, and aircraft are destroyed in seconds. American soldiers scramble to find weapons, some still in their pajamas. Anti-aircraft guns begin to thunder across the island. Moments later, torpedo bombers dive low across the harbor, their engines screaming. Torpedoes skim across the surface, leaving white trails in the blue water. The USS Oklahoma is hit first. Explosions tear open her hull, and she begins to capsize. The USS West Virginia and California are struck next, their decks covered in flames. The harbor turns into a storm of smoke, fire, and chaos. At 8:06 a.m., a high-altitude bomber drops a single bomb on the USS Arizona. It plunges through the deck and detonates the forward magazine. The explosion lights up the entire harbor and shatters windows miles away. Over 1,000 sailors perish in an instant. Oil and fire spread across the water's surface, trapping men in flames. Despite the devastation, American crews fight back with every weapon they can find. Some use machine guns from wrecked planes to shoot at passing bombers. Medics rush to help the wounded as explosions continue to shake the harbor. Courage rises from the ruins as sailors pull their comrades from the burning decks. At 8:54 a.m., the second wave of Japanese planes descends through the clouds. They target fuel depots, dry docks, and remaining airfields. Flaming debris rains across the harbor as dive bombers scream downward. The USS Nevada bravely steams forward through burning waters, guns blazing. She becomes a symbol of defiance in a harbor consumed by destruction. By 10 a.m., the skies fall silent once more. The Japanese fleet turns north and disappears into the Pacific. Pearl Harbor lies shattered, 8 battleships destroyed or crippled, hundreds of aircraft lost. More than 2,400 Americans are dead, and over 1,000 more are wounded. The Pacific Fleet has been brought to its knees. News of the attack shocks the world. President Roosevelt addresses the nation the next day. He declares December 7 a date which will live in infamy. Congress declares war on Japan within hours. Germany and Italy soon declare war on the United States. World War II has now become truly global. Pearl Harbor burns in memory as both a tragedy and a turning point. From the flames of that Sunday morning, America's resolve is reborn. The Pacific will soon become the stage for vengeance and redemption, and the world will never be the same again.